I'm so glad you're here because I really wouldn't want you to miss this workout for the glutes and the abs. We start with a quick warm-up. For that, you come into a cross-legged position, placing your hands onto your knees, cat and cow. Lift your chest, lift your chin, drop your shoulders, arching your back. And then slowly start to round your back, suck your belly in. Keep your shoulders relaxed, chin towards chest. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more each. Inhale and exhale. Come into a neutral position. Do some circles with the belly and the torso. Go in one direction, do a few, and then switch direction. And then come to a neutral position. Take your right hand next to you, left arm up. Inhale, on your exhale, you're reaching over to the right side. Spin your chest open, holding here, feel the side stretch, and then over to the other side. Spin your chest open again, and then slowly come up. Bring your feet a little bit further forward, and if possible, move them further away from each other. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you're folding forward. Feel the stretch in your hips, in your glutes. You will need it. We're going to work the glutes hard. That's not a threat. And then slowly come up. It's a promise. Switching sides. I know you like it. So if possible, move your feet further away from each other. Shins are parallel to the short side of the mat, and then slowly fold forwards. Coming up. Okay, bring both of your feet over towards the left. So the sole of your right foot is on top of your left leg. Got it? Okay, so from here, take your left hand, place it onto your hips. And then you're bringing your hips forward. Feel the glutes engaging here and releasing. So you're kind of tipping forward and release. Forward and release for 7 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. If possible, keep your hand here. If you need extra support, you can place the hand on the mat. Lift your knee, lift your foot up. Holding here, drawing some circles backwards for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here, holding here. And then tap your knees down, foot comes up, and then tap your heel down, knee comes up. And again, tap and tap for 8 more rounds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg parallel to the mat. So shin is parallel to the mat. And then lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. I know. Let's switch sides. Okay, you're starting here with the left hand on the mat. Your right hand is on your hip. Then start to bring the hip forward and release. Forward and release for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release for a moment. If possible, keep your hand there. If you need the extra support, hand goes onto the mat. Lift your knee, lift your foot up. Do some circles backwards. For 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here, hold here. Now tap your knee down, foot comes up, and then tap your heel down, knee comes up. Knee and here for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here, shin is parallel to the mat, and then lower and lift for 8 more. It's the harder. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring your legs to the other side again. All right, now from here, take both of your hands onto the mat, just as an extra support. Your knees are bent, both of them. Now lift your leg up. Good, holding here. Keep your knee bent, bring it forward and back. So have your knee and your hip in one line if you can. So kind of pushing back. And again, so you're coming forward and back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay back, pause back for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward, pulse it forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back again, holding here. Lower the knee and lift. Lower and lift for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Switch around. So I don't want to tire you out too much or you're going to rebel. That's why we're switching sides. Plus I can't remember otherwise all the things we did. All right, short break here. And when you're ready, take both of your hands onto the mat. Lift your knee, lift your foot up. Keep a 90-degree angle approximately. Bring the knee forward and back. So you're kicking it back. Forward and back for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it back and pause. Pause for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward and then pulse forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back again, holding here, and then lower and lift for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Swing your legs around to the other side. I have so many more in my hand. Let's see how many we can do today. There's always another day, right? All right, so hands are on the mat. Lift your top leg up. Knee is bent. Now bring the knee forward and then bring the leg behind you. Straighten out the leg. And again, bring the knee forward and then the leg behind you and you're straightening it out. For 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg goes behind you, leg is straight. Point your toes. Tap the toes down and lift. Tap and lift for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee forward, holding here, and lift and lower for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Other side. Bring your hands onto the mat. Lift your top leg up, knees up, foot is up. Bring the knee forward And as you go back, you straighten out your legs. And again, knee comes forward and back, straighten. For 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg back. Point the toes. And then tap and lift. Tap and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee forward. Lower and lift. Lower and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. One more round. Only one more round. Okay, so swing your legs around again. You ready? Place your hands onto the mat. If you don't need all the support, you can take your left arm, left hand, and lift it off the mat. Lift your leg up. You bring it forward and you're sweeping it back. Bring it forward and sweep it back. So you're including your torso, you're sweeping around a little bit. Yeah, so that's what it looks like if you have your hands on the mat. Now it didn't count. I'm sure that was 10 now, but we're going to do 10 more. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg extends. Yeah, can you feel it here? I can feel it here. Place your forearms onto the mat. You're doing a little bit of a twist here. And now lift the leg and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come up. Well done. I'm out of breath. All right, bring your legs over to the other side. So either you have both hands on the mat or you can do some fantasy movement with your arm. So you lift your knee up and you bring your knee forward and you're sweeping it back. Forward and sweeping it back. So remember, this time you're using your torso as well. And again, I didn't count, so I'm sure that was 10. Let's do 10 more. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I can feel it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg back. Place your forearms onto the mat and then tap your toes and lift. Tap and lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come into a seated position. Yes, so it was all these muscles here. Cross your legs, cross your shins. Again, try and have your feet a little bit further away from each other. Oh my God, I'm so tight in my hips now. And then fold forward. Holding here. And then slowly come up, switching legs. Other leg goes in front. And fold forward. And it slowly come back up. All right, if you have any knee problems, you can repeat. However, if you can, you cross your knees on top of each other. And you're not sitting on your heel. Lifting the hips up, lowering down. And again, this feels so tight now after this workout. You can fold forward here. If that's too much, you can stay sitting upright. Hold here and breathe. My voice is getting wobbly. For 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come up. Switching legs. Woo. So stacking your knees on top of each other. Make sure you're not sitting on the heels, lifting and lowering, yeah? And remember, if that's not for you, you're crossing your shins again and fold forward. Where was I? Okay, so either stay sitting upright or you fold forward. Pull yourself together, man. And then hold here and breathe for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up and release. Shake out your legs a little bit. We haven't done any core yet, have we? All right, let's do some core. So place your feet flat on the mat. I'm going to turn sideways. You can see what I'm doing. Extend your arms forward. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you slowly start to round your lower back, keeping your chest lifted. Holding here. Hold here. And then float one of your legs up. And then float the other leg up. Hold here. Holding here. Woo. Tilting backwards. And then place your hands onto the mat. Just behind your hips. Lean back, start to straighten out your legs and come up. And again, you're leaning back, straightening out the legs and come up. So you can keep it small or you can make it bigger. You really straighten out your legs and you're almost down and you come up. See what your body says to either version. And let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and release. Place the soles of your feet together. Let your knees drop to the side. Wiggle around a little bit. Extend your arms forward. Take an inhale. On your exhale, you slowly lower down halfway. Holding here. And then pulse back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, take an inhale. On your exhale, slowly lower down. Try to keep your knees dropped to the side. And release. Lift your knees up. Your feet are flat on the mat. Take your hands behind your head. Lift your head up. We're going to start with some twists to the side. The right arm comes up and pointing towards your knees. Start to twist over towards the left and then pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can repeat or you float your feet off the mat. And again, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can repeat or straighten out your legs. Raise your arm up. Now you're pulsing towards your little toe. Seems very far away. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can repeat or you lower down your right leg to a hover. And again, pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Head comes down, knees towards your chest. Look from left to right, releasing your neck. Let's give the head and the neck a little break. Have your arms next to you. Bring your legs up into a tabletop position. And then lift your hips up. Bring your knees towards your chin or your nose. And lower down. And again, lift and lower for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here. Now take your arms up towards the ceiling. And again, lift and lower. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please repeat if you have the feeling your back is gonna arch when you take it a step further. However, if you want to make it harder, you lift your hips up, you lower, and you tap your toes down. Now here, your lower back needs to stay on the mat. Okay? If that's not the case, maybe just lower the knees a little bit further away from you. And lift and tap. Lift and tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hug your knees into your chest. Those were your lower abs, man. Could you feel them? I could feel them. Okay, so place your feet on the mat and we'll do our twisting again. So place your hands behind your head. Interlace them for the moment, lifting your head up. Get comfortable here, but not too comfortable. Now extend your left arm forward towards your knee, start to twist, and then you're pulsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can repeat or float your legs up and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe straighten out your legs. Lifting your hand up and pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Either repeat or float your leg down to a hover, only to a hover. And pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Hug your knees into your chest, roll from side to side, and start to rock forwards and backwards until you are in a seated position. Place your hands onto the mat behind you, fingers facing towards you. Lift your chest up. Holding here, shoulder blades come towards each other, lifting your chin slightly, and release. Give your knees a hug. Lift your head up. Thank you very, very much for joining me. That was it for today. Namaste. Until next time. Nice to see you.